Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another reading here for you today. Before we get started, I just wanted to take the time to thank those of you who were very proactive yesterday in helping me to report content that was being stolen from my channel and uploaded onto a fake account, a fake channel. So thank you guys so very much. I know that we're all busy, we've all got a lot going on right now, and I just wanted to really thank you for helping me out, because it just blows my mind that people do this stuff, but it happens, you know, not just on YouTube, but all across the board in social media. And they basically stole about 30 to 35 of my videos, uploaded it onto their channel, doctored it up. And so moving forward, for all future videos that I will be uploading on my channel, it will have my watermark from my logo. If that logo is missing or the watermark is missing, please report it, because more than likely that video has been tampered with, or obviously if it's not being shown on my channel, it's been stolen. Okay, so I'd appreciate your help with that. And if you notice that with other creators that are working very hard and diligently to consistently post on their channel and just having their content stolen, so we all got to just help each other out with that. So I just wanted to thank you guys again for helping me out. The channel has since been terminated and shut down. Okay, so let's continue with your reading. Hello Leo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another mini reading here for you today, focusing on your crush, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading. And is your crush crushing on you, and do they still desire you? So let's take a look and see what the cards say today. General, as always, guys, it's not going to resonate with every single person. Please do take from it, as always, what makes sense for you and release the rest. If you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below in the description box. I'll include a link to the decks that you see here today, and of course, cross-watchers are welcome. So Leo, let's take a look and see what the cards bring forward, using the Divinely Connected deck by Fire Witch Tarot, and then I'll go ahead and grab some cards from my Sugar and Spice Oracle, a little naughty, a little nice. It does contain some sexual content there, so if it makes you feel uncomfortable, you might want to skip this reading or fast forward. Okay, so let's go ahead and see what the messages are. And I've been talking so much, I can feel myself losing my voice already. Hopefully that won't happen. All right, Leo, let's grab a couple of cards from here. All right, starting with this one. Your person is about to awaken your worst fears of rejection and abandonment. This is to help bring you back into wholeness and self-love. So take whatever part of that makes sense for you. Okay, so if you've dealt with rejection and abandonment from prior relationships, there perhaps is something tied into this connection that's going to cause you to face those fears, perhaps one more time, or it could be a repetitive pattern here, but we'll take a look and see what else comes through. Man, I don't know what is up with this card. I have pulled it probably a half a dozen times already. Continue to keep us in your prayers, which in regard to these two messages coming together, it kind of makes sense for me. Rejection, abandonment, those are very difficult things to deal with, certainly in a love connection. But if it's going to help you towards your healing, Leo, in however way you need it, certainly for you to feel whole again, tapped into self-love, then that could be a blessing in disguise here. Prayers from friends, from family, people that support the connection, perhaps, okay? So let's add to this and see what else you need to be aware of. So I'm going to pull a couple of messages from my Sugar and Spice Oracle here. So when it comes to the physical connection, do they still desire you? Is the attraction still here? So let's grab a couple of messages. We've got plums. Some people say I have dual personalities. Sometimes I can be super sweet, very affectionate, and just an overall lovable person. Other times I can be a bit on the tardy side when I'm not in the best of moods. I do enjoy a nice glass of wine, however, and I can't imagine enjoying that time with anyone else but you. Shall we toast to us? And I'm kind of feeling whoever relates to what has presented itself from that first message of dealing with rejection and abandonment, I feel that that's crucial in this partnership. And certainly when it comes to healing parts of that energy, You know, so if this applies to you, for example, Leo, you know, if you can be super sweet 1 second, feeling very affectionate, and then the next thing, you know, you're not feeling as affectionate, you might even be a little bit moody, a little bit on the tardy side, as it says. And, you know, sometimes that kind of apply to all of us. We're not always in a good mood, and that's just a part of reality. So let's grab another card here. Himalayan salt. All right already. You know I tend to be a little salty. Okay, a lot salty at times, but I'm a really nice person. These two cards really go together because, you know, it is kind of like having dual personalities. You're sweet 1 minute and not so sweet the next. And maybe you guys are the same way. You know, they could be coming through in this message saying that they can be a little bit salty sometimes. So let me finish reading this. I tend to be a little salty. Okay, a lot salty at times, but I'm a really nice person. I'd be really good for you. I can be subtle or I can come on strong. It all depends on how you want me to be. Give me a chance to flavor up your love life with my colorful personality, and you won't be disappointed. Okay, so you guys might actually be a good match, considering this is what I'm getting, that you both might have experienced something very difficult in past relationships. So by getting into this connection, you're both having to face your fears of rejection and abandonment. There's something that's tied into that very first message that is presenting itself here, and why perhaps you guys are more alike than you realize. All right, so let's add to this, Leo, and see what the rest of the messages bring forward. So I'm going to pull from the Pining Rose Love Oracle deck. This is by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know here? Is your crush crushing on you? Do they still desire you? We'll see. I have a card flying. Hold on 1 second. Well, we have a waiting card, which is pretty much that whole wait and see vibe, you know? Maybe it's too soon to say. You share a history together. Some of you guys could have known each other for a very long time, or this could be reflective off of just having a past together. And what I'm also getting from this is past relationships are also a part of your history and who you are today. You know, we have vows. What I'm also getting for some of you is maybe you were already married to someone else. Not that you're currently married, although some of you could be. What I mean is that part of your history as far as your relationships could be a marriage that has come to an end, where you were rejected by a spouse or your person at the time, whoever that happened to be. And they might have abandoned you, which could have triggered something very painful in you. And maybe your person has experienced something along the same lines. And so when you guys connected, there was this commonality that you had, having experienced heartbreak and relationships that ended up not working out, and therefore perhaps being able to heal together. Interesting. We have soulmate. So you are thinking about a soulmate, Leo. Somebody that you have a strong connection to. We've got messages here, followed by unspoken feelings. Okay, so there's a lot that you guys still need to say to one another. And if you're not in contact, if you're not together right now, the soul connection is reflected here, but you guys might not be talking right now. But eventually, I feel you might receive a message from them. Could be a text, it could be a phone call, they could even reach out on social media, however way that conversation takes place. But you need to remember, you both have to be coming from a place of love and being able to converse calmly and civilly, rather than one person being salty and the other one being tardy. You know, you guys have to be able to talk this out, whatever those challenges might be. It's also coming through as a fated connection. So you guys were still destined to connect in this lifetime. But look at this. You guys could have met in a past life, and I do get that. That's a part of the energy that I pick up off of with that history card. And look at this. There is a chance that you guys can rekindle this partnership, Leo. So if you're not together right now, and maybe that's why there is this need for prayers, through those prayers, through those answered prayers, you might just find that you are able to reconnect and rekindle this partnership. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else. I'm going to grab some cards from the Pining Rose Crush edition, also by Calico Moon. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. So we'll grab a couple cards from here. I don't know what to say to you. You have me speechless. And I mean, I get that, you know, because we've got messages coming through here that have not been sent, more than likely. So maybe they're trying to figure out what it is that they do want to say when that time arises. I haven't been with anyone in a long time. So what I get to is maybe they haven't been in relationships because of the rejection and abandonment that they had experienced in prior relationships. So, you know, we might have somebody here who's really guarded and apprehensive to dive fully into another relationship. You know, they might be totally into you, but they could also be allowing their fears to get the best of them. That could even be something that you relate to for yourself. Let's grab one more card here. We have artist, so somebody could be an artist. They could be a painter, or however way that's reflected in your situation. They could also be a very creative individual. So many ways that that can fit someone who's artistic. So take that if it makes sense. So let's go ahead and add to that with some additional guidance from the Arrows of Love Oracle. This one's by Mystic Moon. So when it comes to this connection, Leo, I do feel that you guys are still crushing on each other, especially since we have that Rekindle card. If you weren't into them, if they weren't into you, there would be nothing to rekindle here. You know, continue to keep us in your prayers. And those prayers, I feel, will help and will be answered. All right, let's see what else. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. Secure love nest. They want to be able to build security and stability in a partnership. This is long-term commitment, I feel. There we are again, messenger. Tweet, tweet. Where's that card? So we've got unspoken feelings and we've got messages right there. So they want to be able to talk to you. They want to communicate. But right now, possibly they just don't know how to get that conversation going, which is why they haven't reached out yet, but they will. Transformative love. So there are some changes happening here. This is a love connection that's going through transformation, a transition. There is still potential for you guys to grow this partnership and to turn it into something lasting and beautiful. You hold the key to their heart, Leo. And maybe you feel the same way about them. I still feel the chemistry, the connection in this connection, despite the issues, despite the obstacles, despite the distance. So let's go ahead and I'm going to pull from my Silhouettes deck here, and then we'll clarify with tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know for this connection? This could have been an issue for some of you. Not necessarily in regard to what's happening here currently. This could be past situations where there could have been third-party situations, okay? So take that only if it applies. But this could be, for some of you, what's happening right now. So, mystery woman. I'm the one he hides in the shadows, the one he doesn't tell you about, the one he comes home late for, the one he desires when he's not with you. Fears, rejection, abandonment. There we go. It's all tied into this experience. For some of you guys, it could be a mystery man, so take it for how it makes sense. Let's see what else. Yeah, someone's feeling very lonely because you guys had to go into separation. Loneliness. I've seen these clouds before, but I don't ever recall them looking so sad. It must feel this emptiness in my heart and the storm falling down from my eyes. So, you know, maybe you've really shed some tears from this relationship or even prior connections where they hurt you, they abandoned you, they rejected you, and they really hurt you. Especially my feminines who had a masculine, you know, they left you for this mystery woman, broke your heart. Very difficult. But here's the thing, and look at the next card. We have a broken masculine here. So this broken masculine could have already had issues when you guys connected. So taking those issues with them into the relationship, part of those obstacles had to do with infidelity and third parties, secrets, affairs, you know, and so they ended up hurting you perhaps, especially if you're feminine, watching for a masculine. But what I get from that too is when they ended up hurting you, they ended up hurting themselves. So when you guys finally get a chance to talk, it's very important to actually listen. Talking is not enough if we see right through each other without actually hearing what we're saying. So you guys could be doing a whole lot of talking, but you need to listen to what you're both saying to one another so you can fully understand where you're both coming from. Okay? We've got drama. Don't start it. Don't allow it. And don't add to it. There's been a lot of past drama, I feel. So this is letting you know, it's like don't even start anything. Don't allow any more drama into your life. And whatever drama already is here, you guys shouldn't add to it. So there's a lot that needs to be said. There's a lot that needs to be talked about, I feel. Because of past history, past baggage, fears, frustrations, broken heart. There's healing for sure that needs to happen. Okay, so let's grab some tarot. I'm going to pull from my tarot teacher here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Leo. What else do we need to know when it comes to this connection? So yeah, I feel you certainly still want this person. You're still crushing on them. They're still crushing on you. You guys just have a lot to talk about. A lot to talk about. Seven of Cups, okay, with this mystery woman here. It could have been a masculine who was entertaining options, other choices, and one of those choices ended up being this mystery woman that created a third party, that created infidelity and trust issues in the partnership. So with the Eight of Pentacles, this is about achieving particular goals in this connection now. Still feeling a passionate pull towards each other. The Eight of Pentacles is just having your eye on the prize, so to speak, you know, focusing on what it is that you want to accomplish when it comes to this partnership, and not so much focusing on what happened in the past, because there's nothing that you could do about that aside from healing from it. Talking about it, yes, so that you guys can avoid those pitfalls moving forward. Because there's a new beginning here. So, you know, take that leap of faith and welcome in a fresh start in this connection. You guys have already been here with this Seven of Swords, with deception, lies, cheating, trickery, risky behavior. That's already happened. That's a thing of the past, I feel. It's either that or this is what you're still dealing with, which could be why you're not interacting at this point in time. But I feel there's an opportunity for you guys to reconnect and get that conversation going eventually. You know? So there's a chance that you guys can work it out still, I feel. We do have the Four of Pentacles. So this is scarcity. Trying to find that security in a partnership, but that could be lacking. You could have been dealing with somebody who was very controlling also, or very possessive, and they had deep-seated past issues perhaps. And I really feel that for the masculine, as I've mentioned, and through this card, they were broken coming in to the relationship. And that's not something that's meant for you to fix, feminines. They have to be able to fix that themselves. And you guys have the Wheel of Fortune on your side. So this is good karma. This is a turning point in this relationship. There is good luck that's blessing this relationship still. So new beginnings, a change, new cycles. You can still win as far as the direction that this relationship is going to go. So that Wheel of Fortune is falling in your favor, Leo. So it might be one of those things where it's a blessing that you guys have experienced whatever it was that you experienced in this partnership. So there's a lot to talk about. All right. So let's get that conversation started with this deck to wrap things up. This is my Heavenly Hearts Oracle deck. When love is out of this world, and I feel you still do care for one another. The love is still here. Your prayers have the potential to be answered. All right. So what is it that you guys want to say to one another through these unspoken feelings, things that you guys need to get off your chest? So let's see what comes through here, Leo. The stars will align to help us find our way back into each other's arms. You see? So yeah, it'll happen. You know, there's a really good chance that you guys can find your way back. My face hurts when I think of you because I can't stop smiling. You make them happy. You make them smile. Your lips, your tongue taste like honey. I can't get enough of your sweet kisses. So there's something very special about the way you guys kiss, about the way you taste. I mean, they desire you big time. Let's grow old together. This is somebody that isn't going to want to mess around. They're not entertaining other options at this point. They're really looking to solidify the partnership and to settle down. Let's grab one more message here. My world would fall apart without you here. You see, they don't want to live this life without you. And despite the challenges that you have had to endure individually, as well as from prior relationships and whatever else is going on right now, they want to be able to work through this, and maybe you do too, and it starts with a conversation. Simple as that. You guys just need to talk to be able to address the issues, whatever they might be, whether it's infidelity or something else. And as long as you guys can tackle those issues together, then yeah, you guys can still find your way back into each other's arms, as it says, okay? So that's where I'm going to leave this one. Leo, I do hope whatever part of this made sense for you helps you out. And if you're interested in your own reading, that info is down below. Thank you guys so much. See you next time.